Hey, God bless y'all. Welcome back. And in this video, I want to talk about how Yeye Avila, a Pentecostal preacher, was able to not only influence a new wave of preachers, but also the new wave of musicians and artists in the Christian realm, and the way this has influenced the next generation. And I just wanted to state a few examples in how that happened, and I want to specifically talk about the Spanish-speaking realm of Christianity. So let's get started. First of all, you're gonna say, who is he? What are we talking about? He is a Pentecostal preacher in the 70s, 80s, and 90s and 2000s, in which he shared gospel of purity, or a gospel of being pure, to be aligned with God and always have encounters with him. So he focused on sharing, evangelizing in churches and in stadiums, and was widely known and popularly known as Yeye Avila, one of the most prominent preachers. So one thing about him that many separate or want to cause a division is that seeing him as a very strict Pentecostal preacher and comparing it to a Christian urban artist, it makes a separation, and you're like, those two cannot go into the same space, and that would make no sense, because we would see this artist worldly and him more aligned to God. So here I want to state some moments in which God used him and allowed him to bring a voice to those who were criticizing the Christian urban movement in the early 2000s, and the way he helped and even brought this different mindset, and knew that this was a way to evangelize to others or reach the Christian youth, and so that wouldn't divert their eyes from the Lord and focus on the secular music in which they might have been attracted to. So one thing I personally want to say is that I understand that there should be a difference between us and the worldly things, but we always have to have this discernment, as I don't know, each artist does their own thing, but Christians specifically should always focus on, is this going to benefit us spiritually? Does this carry something that, is it going to help us? Is this going to be something that's going to distract us rather than help us or take us closer to God? Or is this taking away our Christian values if we do this music and we call it Christian? So we just have to have that discernment. And is this godly? Can I do this? And can I listen to this? So I want to say a few examples. One of Manny Montes, Puerto Rican urban artist, Christian artist. He explains in this video how Yeye Avila supported his music. We also have Redimido, another artist, specifically Dominican. He also was supported by Yeye Avila, and to continue using the music as a vehicle to evangelize and bring the youth closer to God. And there's so many other examples that I'm also going to list, and let's get started. First evidence of the unison of Pentecostal Christians in urban music happened when Yeye Avila gave words of blessings to Redimido in his music ministry.
De hombres de Dios, ustedes conságrense al Señor a toda profundidad, estamos bien en los últimos días, y sirvan al Señor, especialmente como jóvenes, llevando el mensaje a jóvenes que no conocen al Señor, para que ustedes sigan adelante, ¿verdad?, con todo brillo, y tengan una vida firme en la oración, firme en el ayuno y firme en la palabra de Dios, que es la Trinidad clásica, para que haya fruto grande, gigante de parte del Señor. Esperamos que miles de almas se salven por el esfuerzo que están haciendo y que Dios se glorifique en todo.
Second evidence is when Yeye helped Manny Montes promote his concert and allowed him to sing at his radio station called La Cadena de Milagro.
Mira, Gigi Ávila fue el primer medio de comunicación que me abrió las puertas a mí, cristiano. Yo fui a la Cadena del Milagro, mi hermano, a cantar. Yo estaba súper asustado, imagínate, porque Gigi Ávila, papi, es un ícono. Y yo fui a cantar una canción que yo tengo que se llama Abre tus ojos. Y yo canté allí. Y después, cuando hice el concierto de United Kingdom, me acuerdo en el 2004, Gigi Ávila me ayudó a promocionar el concierto de United Kingdom. Y, ¿sabes? Gigi Ávila.
Sí,
Entonces
sí.
van a venir ahora 2 o 3 que empezaron antier, que no, no, que esto no es de Dios. Era, por favor, por eso en verdad uno no puede ni hacerle caso.
Third evidence is when Gigi Ávila gave participation in the intro of a Christian urban album called VIP Chapter 3. So we've come to the end of this video. I've left my commentary, but thank you for watching and be ready for the next episode because I want to talk more about that. So thank you for listening, and I want to focus more on music. So be ready for the next video. Thank you and God bless.